Here you have it, folks. The controversial game at Hat Trick Hockey between Lake Effect and Uncles started off with the officials not appreciating the way our jerseys matched, so they gave us a 5-minute major to start the game. So we weren't too happy about that. However, we did manage to keep them down to 4 shots and a goal, not to mention a nice shorthanded goal to round off that power play. And then things started to really go our way. I serve as a great decoy here for Craig, and then we get this nice bounce in the middle of the air with Chris West. It doesn't get any luckier than that. This does demonstrate the importance of lining up in the right place on the face-off, because we allowed them to tie it up here. So it's tied up, and then we're getting some really great bounces where Shedden doesn't even know where the puck is. It's just sitting on his stick. Chris West happens to place it there. This is my favorite play. Epson to Tullis. Nice drop pass. And a sweet shot. So we're starting to really have the game in hand here. Chris West continuing to do all the work just so Shedden can build up his stats. So the game is now 6-2. And the game's pretty much over. But then things get a little chippy. With a big deficit comes some frustration and chippiness. And even Hendo has to pay a little bit. But this is what really turned the game around here. Yeah, that was really unnecessary. Finch takes the big hit, and as you can see here, the opponent is actually leading with his elbow, and both feet leave the ground. In my book, that's an extracurricular. And right here, not too impressive of a retaliatory punch. However, they both do get ejected from the game, and Finch has to serve his earlier penalty, which I had to serve. So if a check is only 2 minutes and a punch gets you ejected, but wait, what kind of sportsmanship is that? Yes, folks, I have to admit, not very sportsmanlike, but yet still not exactly the same kind of hit that Finch takes. I mean, look, there's just one flailing leg, not 2 feet leaving the ground. Compare these 2 hits together, they just don't compare. Yeah, that's different. This is different. I'm just slightly off balance. And now this guy, he wants my head. He's trying to get into my head. I thought he was going to hit me over the head with his stick, and I decided to skate away. It's amazing how fast a black guy can skate when he's scared. Check this out. Woo! Yes. Anyway, I thought I was safe, and now I'm realizing I'm at the other end of the rink, and this guy is still following me. And the refs are nowhere near to protect me. And look at that. He's trying to two-hand me.
Oh! Figure skating your ass!
Yes, they were impressed.
Oh! Figure skating your ass!
Were they calling me fat, or were they impressed by my avoidance of the punch?
Oh! Figure skating your ass!
Either way, I think that was the moment the guy's eyes turned green, because as I'm making my way to the box, he is pushing his way through the refs and his teammate so he can come into the box after me. At this point, I'm like, holy shit. And I try to shut the door, and his arm got in the way. No matter, this guy is blowing the door open like 10 guys coming in at once, and my hands go flying back, my gloves shoot off my hands, and I am literally scared for my life. The next thing I know, the guy is on my chest, ripping my helmet off so he can eat my brain. In the meantime, Shedden's getting some love from the other team at the same time. This is what they would call a melee. Well, the end result is Mike, the scorekeeper, jumps onto my chest between me and the Incredible Hulk in time. Buy me a little time for the refs to come and save me. The longest 4 seconds of my life. The guy ended up with a 10-game suspension, and it was the most talked about game for a few weeks at the old Hat Trick Hockey.